there's a few situations that are very questionable. And anybody that knows me knows I'm pretty blunt. I would never be a good poker player because of the fact that my face says it all, and people usually know, where I stand. With that, I was very vocal about what I was seeing. And then the more that I started to look into county records and just really look into these particular transactions, I started to say, well, here's a common last name. And then there's somebody at the Urban League that has this last name. And then when I started digging into it, social media is amazing for research. And so started to see the pictures of like, okay, well, here's Asia Williams, whose mother's Angela Williams, the director of financial empowerment at the Urban League. And then, I started asking, hey, are you related? Angela Williams. Is Celeste Paul your cousin? Yes, Celeste Paul, the real estate broker, is my cousin. And it just kept going from there and just finding, it didn't appear that those individuals had any problems getting their clients through. But you actually reached out to my client, or my client's son, I should say. And then from there, it just spread like wildfire. And for us as real estate brokers, it's a huge liability in my mind, if I don't tell my clients about these programs, even though I question the validity of them, I question, the organization that's doling out the money. And it just felt like I've been fighting alone for so long that commerce and politicians, just everybody that I could get their ear, I was telling them, this is not a good look. I'm CCing you on emails. I'm being ignored. And these horrible individuals in the Black community, again, not the entire Black community, but these individuals can blame themselves because you can't justify this behavior. You can't justify, make any excuses for this. This is something that's happened. And like I told the AG's office, the investigator, our community politicians have failed us because I personally have reached out begging for help, having parents calling, crying, begging for help. And I've been on my own. Like I said, I've been just attacked, and I know that I'm strong. I know that I can take it, but I think when the community voices start to come out of the people that have been harmed, and I really think there's going to be hundreds of voices that come out that have been victims of all of this. And I'm hoping that the people that have spoken out against me and all of this, I hope that they join me in advocating for community to make this right. And I don't know what it looks like to make this right, but I also hope that they can apologize and do better.